bayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, telas ng sinakanan, alam ng puso, sa dikit mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyag ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisingil, sa nagagang tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong panggaw, ay hinagang tulad, awit sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nagtitingin, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pang ay di magtitingin. Luman ang araw ng walhagit pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang inigaya ng pagkay mga amin, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Dear God, thank you for the opportunity to meet together. Please help us to come together to make this institution reflect your kingdom. Breathe life into our ideas and decisions. Help us build a team that has love and respect at its heart. Give us the strength to continue working for your kingdom in this time of pandemic. Lord, come give us the inspiration to be the best we can be. May we be a shining example of your goodness and truth within, wherever we are. Inspire our thoughts, discussions, and ideas, and continue to remind us that all that we do here today, all that we accomplish, is for the pursuit of truth for the greater glory of you. We ask these things in your name. Amen.
On behalf of the J-Pia officers who made this virtual General Assembly possible, it's my pleasure to welcome all of you to this event. First of all, let me acknowledge the successful BS Accountancy graduates who accepted our invitation to share some valuable insights and experiences. Our chairperson for supporting and participating in this event, and the J-Pia officers who will present the accomplishments, financial status of the organization, and the timely proposed revisions to J-Pia Constitution and bylaws. I'd also like to take this opportunity to congratulate all the J-Pia members for getting through the school year 2020-2021 in this time of pandemic. I hope that you continue to study hard and perform better in the coming semesters and mid-year terms. I also commend the J-Pia officers for organizing this activity on a digital platform and initiating the proposed changes in the bylaws, even though we are in this challenging moment. To end, I would like to thank all of you for your time, and I hope that you stay until the end of the program, because the highlights of this event prove that J-Pia is truly a dynamic organization that is both responsive and proactive.
Hello, kamusta po kayo? Ako nga po pala si Ellen J.P. Raballe from batch 2017. I'm a former president of J-Pia and former member of ESCOA. Sa ngayon po, I'm managing my own bookkeeping business. It's a virtual bookkeeping firm named Effic Savvy Bookkeeping. We provide cloud bookkeeping services to overseas clients. Una po sa lahat, gusto ko po magpasalamat kay Sir Go, J-Pia, officers, and members of the faculty for giving me this opportunity po na ma-share yung experience ko at yung hardships na I know some of us or most of you guys, pinagdadaanan din ngayon. So, una kong pinagdaanan, guys, I wanna congratulate you pala sa successful setup na to kasi alam ko it's been very hard since last year na ganito yung setup nyo, pero dito pa rin kayo lumalaban. So, yay! Congratulations! Okay, so moving on, unang gusto ko i-share sa inyo is yung hardship na pinagdaanan ko when I first entered the program is hindi ko siya alam at hindi ko siya gusto. Okay, kasi originally, I want to pursue engineering, pero dahil nga sa kapos kami sa pera is hindi ko siya tinuloy kasi nga maraming binibili. Sa accountancy, ang binibili lang din daw ay libro at saka calculator. Which is true naman. So yan, yung una ko naging hardship. Kaya, ang nangyari, natakot ako guys. Nahirapan ako nung una. Kasi nga, yun yung nature ng tao eh. Pag hindi mo alam yung isang bagay, matatakot ka talaga. So, paano mo i-deal yun? Ang gagawin mo, kilalanin mo si accounting. Kilalanin niyo yung isa't isa. Okay? Para hindi ka natatakot. So, ganun yung ginawa ko. Pangalawa naman guys is, yun na nga, wala kaming pera. Though, I'm a former scholar of Palawan Pawn Shop, naibsan yung sobrang hirap na buhay before, pero not enough na mabili ko lahat ng mga kailangang resources. So guys, kapag nasa ganong situation din kayo, i-maximize nyo yung resources sa paligid nyo. Kasi sobrang swerte natin mga millennials kasi lahat nasa paligid. You just have to maximize it. Ang ginawa ko, nagda-download ako ng videos sa YouTube, ng recordings. Then yun yung ginamit ko para makapag-aral. Okay? Pangatlo naman guys is time management. Alam ko, sobrang hirap i-manage yung time kasi nga feeling nyo sobrang daming pinapag-aralan. Pero pag alam mo yung priorities mo guys, hindi mahirap ang time management. Kung ang priority nyo talaga is mag-aral, then mag-aral ka. Kasi yun yung priority mo eh. And also, lahat ng accounting subjects connect. So, make sure na alam mo yung basic, alam mo yung logic behind, alam mo yung principles and fundamentals, then super dali na lang sa'yo ng mga advanced. So, make sure study wise. Huwag tayo masyadong study. Okay lang, study hard, pero much better if we study wise. And last is, na gusto kong i-share sa inyo is, find motivation. Kasi during the process ng program na to, second year, third year, fourth year, may mga times talaga na gusto mo nang sumuko. Pero kapag alam mo yung motivation mo, kapag nakahanap ka ng motivation, hindi ka talaga agad-agad susuko. Alam mo yun? Yung feeling na yan, mawawala din yan kapag tiningnan mo yung motivation mo. So, ito, after nito guys, after nyo marinig to, maghanap na kayo ng motivation nyo. Kahit ano yan, na alam nyo magdadrive sa inyo everyday. Magdadrive sa inyo sa goal nyo sa life. So, yun. Thank you so much. Good luck sa inyo.
Hi guys! I hope all of you are doing fine in this time of pandemic. Let me start my testimony with a question. Why have I chosen BS in accountancy? Looking back to my elementary days, I was persuaded by my parents to take up accountancy in the future because they believe that it is one of the best, if not the best, pre-law course that will hone your attitude and skills to be able to overcome the tedious law school. They dreamt of me to become a CPA lawyer someday. During high school, because of the mathematics contest in our school, I was more motivated to pursue the degree because I thought that accounting is equal to mathematics. But that mindset totally changed when I finally entered college. I realized that accounting is more on English because you need to comprehend what the actual situation appears like in the real world. To be honest, hirap na hirap talaga ako noong first year, first sem kahit basic accounting pa lang. Siguro dahil pumasok ako sa kurso na ang alam ko ay puro math. Pero konting background sa bookkeeping wala kami nung high school. Then the qualifying exam came. Weeks before that, I was already having my anxiety, but my family came, and due to my longing for them, because we seldom see each other because our home is in Coron, and I'm only able to go home every vacation, I didn't had a chance to do an extensive review. Gala doon, sine dito, and that is how I relaxed. And then the result came. I didn't expect anything. I even thought that I would fail. Maybe that was the effect of studying the conservatism concept of accounting. But with the help of my faith in the Lord and what should I humbly say my special skill, which is listening, I ranked second. And then the year 2018 came. The most devastating yet the most memorable year of my life. In January of that year, my mother was diagnosed with a rare kind of cancer. Considering the fact that my graduation is approaching, halo-halong emosyon ang naramdaman ko. Kaya talagang na-distract din ako noong mga panahong yun, lalo na kapag may mga exam or may requirements na isasubmit. But thank God, I did it. I graduated on time with a distinctive 4 years of BSA in Palawan State University. After graduation, a life-changing decision should be made. Magre-review na ba o hindi? Magti-take na ba o hindi? With the support of my parents, kahit na recovering pa lang kami morally and financially, pinush nila ako na mag-review at mag-take na din habang fresh pa lahat ng napag-aralan. During review days, doon ko mas nagamit yung special skill ko na listening. Mas natuto ako kapag nakikinig instead na nagpuyat para magbasa. And with that, I realized that we humans are completely different individuals. We should never be insecure with one another because God created us in His own likeness. The October 2018 board exam was scheduled at the 6th, 7th, and 13th. Akala ko hindi pa ako ready noon. But our reviewers in RESA said that you can never really say that you're ready. You should have the guts to take once you finish the lengthy review days. Just trust yourself and most especially have faith in Him. My faith led me to the belief that whatever the result may be, whether I pass or fail, it will not diminish my humanity as long as I am doing the right things in life. On October 15, a few days after the exhausting board exam, tumawag sa akin ang father ko habang nasa kahimbingan ako ng pagtulog dahil doon pa lamang ako bumabawi physically and mentally. ginulat ako ng balita na wala na daw ang lolo ko, my tutor and my best prayer warrior. At that moment, parang naguho na naman ulit ang mundo ko. Habang nasa waiting game pa ako ng result, yun ang mga panahon din na nagluluksa ako. But his death made me think that he wanted to be closer to God para ibulong sa kanya ang dalangin ng buong pamilya namin. October 23, the day after his interment, the result was released, and thank God, I was one of the 3,616 new CPAs of October 2018. As the saying goes, when it rains, it pours. Aside from my license, my mom was also granted the gift of being cancer-free. Parang noong mga panahon yun, sobrang bilis ng panahon. Kaya naikayat ako agad na maghanap ng trabaho. Before the end of November, I was hired as an audit associate in RT&Co or Reyes Takandong and Company in Makati. During my 3 months in audit, I realized also that everyone has his or her own passion. At first, inakala ko na dito na ako magre-retire, pero nagkamali pala ako. Being a CPA don't only give you the capability of public practice, but it can also give you the desire to do public service. So after my resignation on February 20, 2019, an opportunity was given to me to serve in the government. I decided to be a job order employee at the Puerto Princesa City Budget Office starting March 1, 2019. Surely, everything happens in God's perfect time. It took me a year to be appointed permanently, but I am still very thankful because it happened a month before the pandemic. Like what have been said to introduce me, I am planning to spend the rest of my career in the PPC Budget Office. I will even admit that I am dreaming to become the City Budget Officer someday. But as my favorite verse says, which is James chapter 2 verse 12, and I quote, "In the same way faith, if good deeds do not go with it, is quite dead." End quote. So at this point in time, I intend to enroll in PSU Graduate School and take up Master in Business Administration this coming first semester. And who knows, someday I may have the courage to pursue my ultimate dream, to become a CPA lawyer. Thank you everyone for listening, and I hope I have given you at least an ounce of inspiration.
Good day, JPNs. I'm Shini Lorraine D. Venturillo, your current Public Information Officer, and I'm going to present the accomplishment report on the last academic year 2019 to 2020 led by the former President Yuri Irak with the guidance of Ma'am Annie Gabayan. So, for the first event we participate last academic year was the gift giving on May 20 to June 14, 2019. So, this is a partnership between the Red Cross Youth Palawan Chapter and the Girl Scout of the Philippines Palawan Chapter. So the schools that was chosen was Balintang Elementary School in Quezon, Busngol Elementary School in Barangay Santa Lourdes, Kabayugan Elementary and High School New Panggangan Extension, Mangkongon Elementary School, Mate Elementary School, and Tula-Tula Elementary School. So the next event is the J-Pia PSU Brigada. It was held on July 17, 2019. This aims to attain cleanliness of the rooms to be used by the students of the organization and to maintain the cleanliness until the end of the school year. Next event was the 29th Pista E ang Kagiban. So the JPIA PSU participated on the 29th Pista E ang Kagiban with the theme Planting Trees Towards a Carbon-Free City, together with the university student government and the other organization of Palawan State University. Next event was the Freshman Walk and Welcome. So the Palawan State University have conducted its annual Freshman Walk and Welcome with the theme of Panaw Panaw, Egg Pangalipay on the 13th day of August. The said event was conducted to formally welcome the freshman students to the university through introducing them to the organizations and activities in the campus. So next is the General Assembly, which was held on Instructional Media Center last August 24, 2019. This is to introduce the JPIA organization and the BSA faculty to the freshman students and present the set of planned activities and agendas to all the members of the organization. Next is the PSU Intramurals. So it was held on September 23 to 26, 2019 in PSU Main Campus and Ramon Mitra City Sports Complex. We participated in merrymaking contest, biag competition, and we also had a representative in the Miss PSU Ambassadress 2019. Next is the JPIA Week. So the JPIA Week is the most awaited event of the JPIA students. This is the time where we have fun and learn together and compete with each other in a friendly way. So it was held on October 23, 25, and 26, 2019 in PSU Main Campus, Mitra City Sports Complex, Santa Monica Elementary School. It has various activities like quiz bee, cheer dance, jazz chant, dance challenge, ball games, mini games, and e-games. We also had the acquaintance party held on the last day of the JPIA week. It was participated by all of the JPIA students, and they are divided into six groups. The first group is the Gold Standing Tau Receivable. Next is Gemini Chandice Green Ventory. Next group is Accred Expices. Pink Nancial Librabilities. Accounts are Receivable Blue. Itimosinary Scorpioration. So these groups competed with each other in various events and had fun together with the officers and faculties. So next event was the Gift Giving Again, held on December 7, 2019 in Barangay Tanabag, Puerto Princesa City. The Palawan Institute of Certified Public Accountants, or the PICPA, in partnership with Junior Philippine Institute of Accountants from Palawan State University and Holy Trinity University, conducted a gift-giving event to one of the indigenous group of people of Palawan named Batak Tribe in Barangay Tanabag, Puerto Princesa City. Next event is the Entrepreneurial Skills Training, Negosyong Kaalaman, Hubugin ng Isip ng Kabataan. So it was held on December 9, 2019 in West Central Elementary School, Puerto Princesa City. The Junior Philippine Institute of Accountants joined the Entrepreneurial Skills Training and Gift-Giving activity. So the next event was the Regional Forum Accounting Teachers and Development Seminar and Meet the Board of Accountancy. It was held on February 15, 2020 in Performing Arts Center, Palawan State University. So the National Association of Certified Public Accountants in Education and Philippine Institute of Certified Public Accountants Palawan Chapter conducted this event to promote effective ways of teaching accounting in the academe and also aid for the ABM and BSA students for their preparation for the board examination. So next event is the Southern Tagalog Regional Quiz Bowl. So it was held on February 21, 2020 in University of the Philippines, Los Baños, Laguna. So the JPIA participated in the Regional Quiz Bowl by the Philippine Institute of Certified Public Accountants Southern Tagalog Region, or the STAR Chapter. The Quiz Bowl was held on the Southeast Asian Regional Center for Graduate Study and Research in Agricultural at the University of the Philippines, Los Baños. It was participated by the second-year JPians Kayla Daloho and ni Andrea Nicole Cacho, and the fourth-year JPians Yuri Irak and Celeste Tabi. Next event was the Exceed 2020 Accounting Convention. The theme Accounting Towards a New Paradigm. On February 22, 2020 in the De La Salle University, Manila, Taft Avenue, Malate, Manila. In the last year Exceed, it was participated by Miss Annie Gabayan and the JPM members Yuri Irak, Celeste Tabi, Kayla Daholoho, and Andrea Nicole Cacho. So the last but not the least event was the 2020 College of Business and Accountancy Week. So it was held on February 28 to March 2, 2020. The venue was an old CBA building, Kaakbayan Tinigiban, and Santa Monica Gym. So, the CBA Week is a 5-day event which was conducted last February 28 to March 3, 2020. The JPS students participated in various activities and events like ball games, quiz bees, merrymaking contest, e-games, cosplay competition, modern dance competition, and the most awaited event which is the Mr. and Miss CBA. Our representative in this event are Mr. Luis Gabriel Cambronero and Miss Princess Julica Abay, who made the JPA organization proud by their exemplary performance as we bagged the crown for the Miss CBA 2020 and earned the first runner-up in Mr. CBA. So that will be all for the accomplishment report for the last academic year 2019-2020.
Presently, all JPians, my name is Sarah Manuel A. Balahi, and for today's General Assembly, I will be discussing the accomplishment report for first and second semester. For first semester, these are the activities that we were able to accomplish. On September 27, 2020, we were able to attend the National Federation of Junior Philippine Institute of Accountants Region 4 Council Silayag Federation oath-taking. The National Federation of Junior Philippine Institute of Accountants Region 4 Silayag Federation annual oath-taking was conducted live via Zoom. The Executive Board officers, regional advisors, local chapter officers, and local chapter advisors, all from 83 local chapters from the 9 participating provinces, have joined the event, including our very own JPA President, Mr. Alfred P. Miraflores. This event marks the formal partnership engagement of the local chapter to the Silayag Federation and aims to provide opportunities that would enable for the regional and local chapter to function as an effective individual. On October 4, 2020, Palawan State University took part to the National Federation of Junior Philippine Institute of Accountants Region 4 Annual Provincial Meeting Quezon and Mimaropa, wherein they presented the membership and finance matters and discussed academic and non-academic activities, wherein the annual provincial meeting was held via Zoom. Ms. Caitlin Aguinaldo, the Regional Council President, present the membership matters of the Regional Council. For the said event, the speaker is Mr. Ray Ronaldo Bercasio, a Senior Audit Associate, wherein he emphasizes on the relevance of the accountancy profession and its vital role on the overall business and economic environment. The topic revolves around the objectives of the regulation of the accountancy program, namely the standardization of the accountancy profession, examination for registration of certified public accountants, and the supervision, control, and regulation of the practice of accountancy in the Philippines. In the picture is Mr. Rain Ronaldo Bercasio, CPA, discussing the practice and regulation of the accountancy profession. Also during the annual provincial meeting, our very own President, Mr. Alfred P. Miraflores, was recognized as the provincial coordinator of Mimaropa. On November 14 to 15, 2020, we were able to participate in the leadership training and webinar that focuses on the mental health, self-esteem, courage strategies on becoming a good leader and succeeding, that aim to enhance the innate leadership skills with essential knowledge and strategies to become resilient, good-oriented, compassionate, and effective individuals. The speaker for the said 2 days leadership and training webinar are Ms. Maria Nicole Samuel Dubaine, RPM, wherein in her ending topic is a quote, "Our goal is to win the war. We win for a long road. There are yet a long road of challenges." And Mr. Francis Fua, CPA, he discusses about building identity and self-esteem. We also have Attorney Chad Patrick Osorio, MBLE, who discusses number 5 Chad Vice, Think of a Superhero Name. And lastly, we have Coach Laika Maravilla, RPM, representing the way to build courage for her topic, building courage, confidence, and risk-taking skills. On December 12, 2020, we were able to attend the Cyber Camp, which is a collaborative activity, academics, and non-academics department of NFJPIA R4 that provides a full day activity for the members. It will focus on academic and non-academic competitions and webinars that will be conducted online. It is an activity under the Regional Accounting Virtual Show that aims to promote academic excellence among the members by expanding their knowledge to the virtual academic competitions and aims to ascertain the participants' strengths, weaknesses, in different board-related subjects and later on maximize the former and overcome the latter. It includes activities such as lecture series, which provide informative and engaging series of lectures, and Cineratura, that aims to work in a collaborative or artistic ensembles, specifically enhancing skills of listening respect towards others. On December 15, 2020, we were able to conduct the El Nido Donation Drive. It is an activity that promotes volunteerism and develops social awareness and contribution for community development. Through this, we were able to provide the supplies and basic necessities to the indigenous families at Barangay Sibaltan, El Nido, Palawan. As you can see in the picture, it is the Coast Guard District Palawan officer distributing the school packs. In December 27, 2020, we have participated in the Paskong Kantagalugan. Paskong Kantagalugan is an event that promotes the camaraderie among JPians of different provinces. This competition showcases the skills, talent, and creativity of the members in creating a Christmas song entry. For Psu-Jpia, the following are the participants for the Paskong Kantagalugan: Mr. Alfred P. Miraflores, Blanca Luis Vallador, Rome Ensha, Charisse Balcueva, Christine Joy Dalit, Joyce Gonzaga, Caitlin Alica B. Dabatos, Marijul Halal Himonyo Yara. For this event or competition, Mima Ropa was able to back the People's Choice Award and Judge just score first runner-up, paving the way as the overall champion of the competition. On January 17, 2021, we have participated to the Chubibo, which is the last event for the first semester. Chubibo is a Quizbee game show inspired from the board game Snake and Ladder that is held online. It is a general Quizbee which encourages academic excellence and general information, current events, and JPA history. This activity promotes camaraderie among all the members of NFJPIA R4 by working a creative way of answering questions and learning to make decisions more wisely, to understand and practice discipline and commitment to a project, and to encourage participants to look beyond their textual knowledge. For this event, our very own Dwayne Shane Orzaga, a first-year student, emerges as top 2 of the 4th cycle of the NFJPIA R4's Chubibo. For the second semester, these are the accomplishments that we have. On February 9, 2021, we have joined the Accounting Varsity, which is an academic program initiated by the NFJPIA R4 that involves 3-level online qualifying examination conducted to hail the certified accounting hawks of the region. From our local chapter, we have 2 participating students who were outstanding. Namely, they are Agascon Cherry May and Felipe RJ. Both are Level 1 Basic Accounting passer, and Miss Agascon is a Level 2 Basic Accounting passer. So in March 28, 2021, we have participated to the Kantahanan o Kantahan sa Tahanan, which is an NFJPA Region 4 version of the voice singing competition. It is an online singing competition divided into 4 rounds, which are blinds, battle, semi-final, and finals. This activity promotes the highest level of human aspiration and artistic integrity through the performance of music, to achieve a harmonious relationship through interactive activity, and to create a sustainable NFJPA Region 4 non-academic event. So for this event, we have 3 participants. We have Dale Clarence Palay, Freya Arnel Ortega, and Blanca Luis Vallador. In this picture is the battle rounds of Freya versus Pamela. And for this picture, we have the battle round of Blanca versus Christy. For the Kantahanan, our very own Miss Blanca Luis Vallador, a third-year student, was hailed as the Kantahanan first runner-up. On April 17 and 24, 2021, we have participated to the Exceed 2021 Reshaping Business Dynamics Catalyzing Post-Pandemic Nation Building. It is the 10th De La Salle University Accounting Convention, featuring a 2-day convention consistent of the plenary and simultaneous classes. The convention garnered 7,500 participants from various universities and colleges in the Philippines. For day 1, we have the plenary session, wherein a set of panelists from top 5 accounting firms in the Philippines give their answers during the session. After the plenary session, we have the simultaneous classes, which consist of different topics. For forensic accounting, we have Mr. Rico Fuente to discuss the nature of forensic accounting. Day 2 of the plenary, or the Exceed 2021, they have invited different speakers from different areas. Included are Dr. Florence Tugas, a CPA, who lecture about moving forward in the accounting academe sector. They also invited Her Excellency Maria Leonor Lenny Robredo, the Vice President of the Republic of the Philippines, who delivered her inspiring message for the Exceed participants. This event, which is the Exceed 2021 Reshaping Business Dynamics Catalyzing Post-Pandemic Nation Building, aims to help students with a different perspective and understanding on the role of accountants not only in the business world but in society as a whole. It aims to show how accounting impacts other aspects of business and what career paths are possible for business students today. Also, during the day 2, the LSU J.P.A. extend its recognition to the J.P.A. PSU as one of its external partners during the Exceed 2021. On April 24, 25, 2021, we were able to participate to the Certified Future Accountants or CFA Day. The Certified Future Accountants Day is an event of the National Federation of Junior Philippine Institute of Accountants Region 4, which is focused on conducting friendly academic competitions, academic seminars, and testimonials. For this event, during day 1, we have the following speaker: Mr. Charlwin Aljon Puwali, CPA, CMA, Mr. Ralph Michael Lecaros, MAAT, MBA, CPA, CAT, RCA, MICB, Mr. John Kenneth Cosa, CPA, CPP, Mr. Rainiel C. Soriano, CPA MBA. And for day 2, we have the following speakers. Mr. Ryan Gilbert K. Chua, CPA CIA. Mr. Dominador Silvestre, CPA MSA. Attorney Reginald Blanco, CPA. So this Certified Future Accountants Day, the following talk aims to promote academic excellence by helping its members to expand their knowledge in different board-related subjects through traditional modes of academic competition. This is to train the participants on how to handle and cope with time pressure, which shall serve as preparation for the actual CPA licensure examination. This is to allow the members to meet their future callings. And lastly, to inspire the delegates and let them learn from the experiences shared by the successful passers of the CPA licensure examination. On May 8, 2021, we have participated to the Artimo. Ang Artimo is an event where our 4 JPians will be able to exhibit their exceptional acting skills by reenacting the most iconic Filipino movie scenes in the Philippine history. This aimed to showcase every R4 JPian's unseen exceptional acting skills, which can boost their confidence as an individual and to develop vocal, physical, and imaginative skills to express a broad spectrum of drama. For this particular event, our very own Christine Joyce Dalit was hailed as the napaka-arte mo or the first place of the competition. On May 30, 2021, we were able to participate in the book club, a voters registration campaign for the 2022 election. NFJP Region 4 Initiative for Voters Registration Campaign for the upcoming 2022 election that aims to encourage the youth to register and vote in the upcoming 2022 election. It also aims to make the youth aware of the importance of voters registration and to provide the information on the voters registration process, qualifications, and requirements. For this event, we have the following speaker. Mr. Adriel Philip Luna, with his topic Importance of Voters Registration. Mr. Jedrick Romero, on his topic Youth Vote Matters, Vote Responsibly. And lastly, Ms. Anna Abigail B. Tixon, on her topic The Voters Registration Process, Qualification, and its Requirement. Lastly, the highlight of the NFJP R4 events, which is the Peli Cuatro, the Interprovincial Digital Short Film Festival 2021. It is a competition that aims to promote awareness about the NFJP R4 and its projects by unleashing the creative side of JPians through different forms of media. For this event, our chapter was able to join under the Mimaropa chapter, wherein we collab with other local chapters within Mimaropa. Our entry is the Home Away from Home, wherein we compete under the categories of script writing, poster making, and the trader. Unfortunately, we weren't able to film because of the rising cases of COVID-19, but rest assured that we compete in other categories. So this contest provides an avenue for the members to unleash their creativity for different forms of media, to promote and develop the skills and knowledge of the members when it comes to film industry, and to work alongside with the members to produce commercially viable short films that will provide entertainment to the JPian community. So these are all the accomplishments of our organization for the academic year 2020-2021 of first semester and second semester.
Hello everyone, I am Joanna Patricia de Mesa, your JPA Treasurer for the academic year 2020-2021, and I will be presenting about our financial statements and other financial reports. So let me start by presenting our balance sheet for last academic year 2019-2020. This balance sheet is as at January 2021. So bale kasama na dito halos yung sa first sem natin this academic year kasi wala rin naman tayo halos gastos noon kasi nga 'di ba nag-online class. And as you can see sa balance sheet natin, yung office equipment natin, malaki yung amount niya. It's mainly because kasama sa office equipment natin yung mga donations sa org natin like yung locker na binigay ng mga seniors natin dati, pati yung mga computers and yung water dispenser, kaya malaki yung amount niya. So last academic year, wala rin tayong liabilities, wala tayong payables to officers or kahit sa organizations. Kaya yung equity natin is equals to our asset. So we will focus mainly on the cash and cash equivalent account kasi ito lang talaga yung gumalaw this second sem. At so yun. First naman is yung as per the instruction of our VPAA, nag-establish tayo ng petty cash fund na withdraw natin sa cash in bank. So 3,000 yung napag-agreehan ng lahat ng officers as well as our advisor. 3,000 for the petty cash fund para siya sa mga small expenses ng organizations natin. And from that petty cash fund, yung nabawas lang talaga natin this sem is the load incentives na binigay para sa mga members na sumali sa mga activities such as yung Pele 4 at saka yung BSP Youth. Amounting to 600 pesos yung nabawas doon. So, the balance over petty cash funds is 2,400. Yung cash in bank naman natin is from 12,000, 9,504 na lang kasi nga binawas na siya ng 3,000 for the petty cash fund. And the total balance of our cash and cash equivalent is 11,904.21. So, and as mentioned kanina sa mga accomplishment reports natin, our local chapter has become active this academic year sa pagsali sa mga activities sa NF-Jpia Region 4. And dahil nga sumasali tayo sa mga activities nila, kailangan natin magbayad ng membership fee. Yung membership fee is 15 pesos. 15 pesos, ito yung breakdown ng gastos dito. Ito naman yung mga activities na familiar naman tayo kasi yung iba sinalihan natin. So, at the start of our academic year, we have 436 BSA students. So, yun yung pinasang list sa NFJPR 4 and multiply that by 15 pesos membership fee. Ang bill ng local chapter natin for the membership fee is 6,540. We started collecting the 15 pesos membership fee ng NFJPR 4 nung last January. Supposedly, the deadline was on March 31. Pero dahil na-approve naman yung request natin for deferral of payment, nagbigay tayo ng adjustments para doon sa mga hindi pa makarimit. So, currently, meron tayong nako-collect na 5,565 or equivalent to 371 students who already paid. And yung hindi na lang din naman nakakarimit na block is na isa na lang. Pero expected natin na merong aabuno yung org natin kasi may mga students na, yung 436 students na yan, hindi na talaga siya yung students na ng BSA ngayon. Hindi na talaga siya yung number of BSA students ngayon kasi yung iba nag-shift or nag-drop, yung iba unofficially drop, yung iba naman daw hindi na makontak talaga. Next is, and also we have our local chapter membership fee of 50 pesos. So nung first sem, hindi tayo nag-collect ng 50 pesos dahil merong memo tungkol doon. Pero sa second sem naman, inalaw na mag-collect ng membership fee yung mga organizations na nakapass ng mga requirements and na-accredited naman ng university natin. And JPIA is one of the accredited organizations, so we are able to collect our membership fee for this second sem. So I announced the collection for our local membership fee mid-May, and currently the collection status is still ongoing. And wala pa ako ngayong hawak na collection since yung deadline na binigay ko sa treasurers to remit is on June 30, 2021 pa. Clarify ko lang din na yung local membership fee collection natin is hindi siya required na bayaran talaga ngayong SEM. You can opt to pay it next semester. I-carry over na lang siya as payable sa inyo. Gusto nyo pa rin kung gusto nyo bang ngayong SEM na bayaran yung 50 pesos na membership fee or next SEM nyo na siya babayaran kasabay ng membership fee that SEM kung magko-collect yung mga officers nun. So now let us go on to our financial statement, starting with the statement of financial position as at May 31, 2021. So our financial statements are dated May 31, 2021, pero wala naman tayong panibagong transaction buong June, so timely pa rin siya as of this date. And as I've said kanina, yung nagbago lang naman na balance sa atin is yung cash and cash equivalents, which is ngayon ay 11,904.21 na siya, giving us total assets of 141,482.71 and equal naman siya sa total equity natin. Next naman is our income statement. Income statement, yun nga, yung expenses lang naman natin is yung 600, kaya ang mababago lang sa equity natin is yung mababawasan lang din siya ng 600 na expenses, kaya yung J-Pia capital natin is 141,482.71 as nakita nga natin kanina sa balance sheet din. And lastly, yung statement of cash flows. Statement of cash flows is the same. Yung bawas lang from the beginning balance is 600 pesos na expenses sa load incentives. So, ulit, ang cash and cash equivalents ending natin ay 11,904.21. So, that ends my presentations about our organization's financial statements and other financial reports. If you have some questions regarding it, don't hesitate to send me a message through Facebook o kaya through email. Yan. Thank you for listening.
Hi, I am Alfred Miraflores, your J-Pia president, and I will be presenting the proposed revisions of the Constitution and bylaws of the Junior Philippine Institute of Accountants, Palawan State University Chapter. Just a disclaimer, most of the proposed revisions dito ay actually mga practices na rin before. What we wanted to do is that we want to change yung old constitution and bylaws namin kasi it is very actually it's actually a bit outdated na, and we just want to formalize these changes. With that said, we will now be starting the presentation. Okay, the provision, Article 6, the black officers under Section 32, the revision would be excluded the positions of muse and escort for the black officers. Previously changed from electing muse and escorts from black officers. The Article 6, the black officers, under Section 33, each block shall have its own set of officers and shall be elected at the first week of classes on the first semester and second semester. Note, there will be two elections in these revisions. Sabihin, there will be an election for the first semester and another election sa second semester. Changes, it is revised from only having an election for the black officers during the first semester. Next, provision, Article 6, the black officers under Section 34 excluded the provision that elected black officers, hereinafter called as representatives, shall represent their blocks in the Executive Council and the J-Pia Congress. So, before, ang mga black officers kasi, sila yung mga nagiging representatives ng each block and ng year level para maging candidate para sa mga officers. Ngayon, in our practice, hindi lang tayo naka-base doon sa mga representatives ng blocks natin, kundi it's free for all the members who are deserving talaga na ma-elect. Next, Article 6, the black officers under Section 36, the revision is excluded the powers and duties of muse and escort. It is changed from the previously included provision na yung pag-include pa ng muse and escorts powers and duties. Article 7, the Executive Council under Section 37, the revision is revised to Public Information Officer. Changes. Previously Public Relations Officer or PRO is changed to Public Information Officer. So yung name ang binago lang natin dito. And Article 7, the Executive Council, Section 44A, under this revision, under the powers and duties of the President of the Council, he or she shall have the power to the creation of special committees. Appointment shall be subject for approval of more than half of the members of the executive officers and the JPIA Congress. This special committees includes yung tinatawag nating creative committees and other committees that is will be helping us in our events. Next, okay, Article 7, the Executive Council, Section 44A. Under the powers and duties of the President of the Council, he or she shall have the power to the creation of special committees. Appointment shall be subject for approval of more than half of the members and executive officers and JPIA Congress. This is a new provision that includes the new power of the Council President. He is allowed to create special committees. These special committees ay yung mga creative committees and other committees that will help the JPIA organization in times na may mga events, if they will be hosting events. Next, under Section 44B, the Executive Vice President shall be elected from the second-year members of the Bachelor of Science in Accountancy and Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Management Accounting students. Previously, the elected third-year black presidents ang nagiging Executive Vice President. Sila yung nagiging candidate. This is then revised to be elected from the second-year members. So the idea of this is that the second-year members ngayon is to be third years next year. So when they become third years, they will be the executive vice president. Then after nun, when they become fourth year, sila o siya ang magiging president na at that time. Article 7, under Section 44C, the Vice President Internal shall be elected from the first-year members of the Bachelor of Science in Accountancy and Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Management Accounting students. The Vice President Internal is previously elected from the second-year black presidents. Na ngayon, it is revised to be elected from the first-year members. Next, under Section 44D, the Vice President External shall be elected from the members of the Bachelor of Science in Accountancy and Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Management Accounting students. This is revised from the previous provision na Vice President External is to be elected from the black presidents. Here, we revised it that any member of any year level is a candidate for this position. The same applies sa mga susunod na positions. Likewise sa secretary, the secretary shall be elected from the members of BSA and BSBA MA. The same applies also with the treasurer and then the public information officer. Next, Article 7 under Section 44G, it provides the powers and duties of the public information officer. He or she shall be under the supervision of the external vice president with regards to the internal and external dissemination of information. He or she shall serve as the liaison officer. He or she shall be in charge with the organization related announcements. he or she shall be in charge with the preparation of social media posts of the official social media pages of the organization. Article 8, the JPIA Congress under Section 45. The JPIA Congress, hereinafter called the Congress, shall be composed of two representatives of each year level. The JPIA Congress is previously elected from unelected representatives. Then this is then revised to be elected from two representatives of each year level. Before, ang JPIA Congress is actually hindi siya na sasama sa election. And we would like to take this chance na mas buhayin o mas gawing active yung organization sa pamamagitan ng pag-open ng positions ng JPIA Congress. Ayan, Article 9, Election of the Executive Council under Section 53. The Electoral Congress, composed of all representatives, shall convene on the last month before the end of the second semester. Changes, it is previously convened on the first Saturday of the month of February. Now, it should be noted that the election for the JPIA Congress will also take place at the same time or also during the last General Assembly. Kasabay niya rin yung election ng Executive Council. Under Section 55, the Congress shall elect the members of the Council through show of hands voting to be conducted during the last General Assembly. Previously, the election is done through secret voting of the black representatives. Before, it was the election for the Executive Council is actually done through secret voting, which yung mga black representatives, sila lang yung magbobotohan kung sino yung magiging president, vice president, executive, and so on. But here, we will now what we want to revise here is that we take the election in the last General Assembly and then we vote through show of hands. Ito yung nagtataas ka ng kamay kung sino yung gusto nyong botohin. As simple as that. Next, under Section 57, the electoral protest concerning the fitness and qualification of the candidate shall be filed during the last General Assembly. Changes, previous electoral protest concerning the fitness and qualification of the candidate shall be filed before convening the last General Assembly. So to speak, the electoral protest would only be filed during lang the last General Assembly. And then, under Article 12, the General Assembly under Section 64, the Assembly shall convene at the first month of the first semester and then last month before the end of the second semester. Previous General Assembly convened on the first Saturday of the month of February. So ngayon, mayroon tayong dalawang General Assembly to be done in the first semester and then during the end of semester, and this is stated na rin kung kailan tayo mag-held ng mga, so to speak, General Assembly. And that ends the proposed revision for our Constitution and bylaws. I hope everyone understand my presentation to all the changes we want to amend to this Constitution and bylaws. Again, I request everyone to please vote for this proposed revision because without your help, guys, hindi din natin ito mababago. Muli, maraming salamat.
To all JPA officers, members, friends, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant day to all of you. On behalf of the Accountancy Department, Dean, College of Business and Accountancy, I want to extend our appreciation for your active participation in our JPIA and school activities amidst your situation during the pandemic. Indeed, it is true that if we want something, nothing can stop us from achieving our heart's desires. Your activities gave you experiences that molded your personality and attitude. You discovered your talents, skills, and character. Every footstep marked your desire to succeed, but you traversed the rough road. You found out it was not easy, but you had fun while encountering lots of challenges along the way. Part of the BS accountancy program is like your experience in your many activities. To be successful, you need to set your goal and you need to focus your time and energy to get there. It is not an easy road either. Somebody gave the acronym for success as letter S, see your goal. You must see yourself passing the board exam already, that is setting the end in mind. Letter U, understand the obstacles. To pass the board exam, you must understand that your preparation starts now while you are in the classrooms, and you have to satisfy a lot of requirements, assignments, and exercises. Letter C, create a positive mental picture. Even if you fail, remember the three consonant words TRY, try again, never give up. Letter C, clear your mind of self-doubt. Believe in yourself, in your dreams, believe in God. Letter E, embrace the challenge. John Maxwell said, the pessimist complains about the wind, the optimist expects it to change, the leader adjusts the sails. Letter S, stay on track. Whatever obstacles come your way, go for your dreams, then focus, follow one course until success. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam said, all birds find shelter during the rain, but eagle avoids rain by flying above the clouds. So problems are common, but attitude makes the difference. And the last S, show the world you can do it. Congratulate yourself for every step you made to achieve your dreams. Congratulations, Mr. Alfred Miraflores, the PIA President, officers from 2019 to this moment, for all the achievements JPIA has achieved because of your leadership. You are indeed worth emulating. Thank you, dear BSA students. I pray that you will get more in the curricular activities in your professional dreams and aspirations. To this end, I leave this last note from the anonymous author. True leaders always practice the 3 R's: respect for self, respect for others, responsibility for all their actions. Leaders don't create followers, they create more leaders. Again, good afternoon. Stay safe and healthy wherever you are.
Different cultures of faraway places find themselves in a common ground. Across the distance, a variety of phases on a single and burning passion are bound. We believe there's no greater pride than the work and the name we make. We believe there's no greater glory in the honest of goodness path that we take. Different tongues singing one song as we try to make ourselves paragons of our ideals, to be at peace with the world, learning the ways to conquer and win every race. As we try to make ourselves paragons of honor, and our success is JPIA's success. breaking walls and building bridges. We endeavor to keep our ties. If someone falls, our mentors teach us to endeavor to help one bounce back and rise. Different hearts, lending one hand. There's a chance to serve our people, we'll try to do it for a country that tries to keep it free. And we all can make ourselves paragons of our ideals to be one with the rest, no matter what time. Our dreams and our hopes are in line as we try to make ourselves paragons of honor. Reach for success and let the heavens bless. And our success is J.P.'s success.